Japan is a country I've dreamed of exploring for several years due to the rich culture and delicious food. But I wanted to get off the beaten path and experience lesser-known places that aren't crawling with tourists. That's how my mother and I ended up on the G Adventures Backroads of Japan tour. And our first stop was the small city of Nagano that felt delightfully empty after a few days in Tokyo. So walking around Nagano is kind of a treat because the streets, as you can see, really aren't that crowded, and some of them have a lot of character. I mean, look at these buildings. They are just beautiful. In the center of Nagano is a Zen-Koji temple, which is one of the oldest and most important temples in Japan. It was built in the 7th century and stores the first Buddhist statue ever to be brought into the country. In the basement is an underground passage where visitors walk through complete darkness in search of the key to paradise. I didn't find the key to paradise, but I was happy just finding my way out of the darkness. Okay, so I am now in the Nagano area and hiking up a little hill to go find some snow monkeys. Now there's no guarantee that we're going to see the snow monkeys, but it'd be pretty cool if we do, because I guess sometimes they sit in the hot springs. And I've never seen a monkey sitting in a hot spring before, so will we see one? I don't know. We shall find out. Jigo-Kudani Monkey Park was established in 1964 as a place where wild Japanese macaques can be observed in their natural environment and kept away from pillaging the neighboring farmland. The monkeys live in the surrounding mountains but come down to the hot springs for free meals from park staff. Winter is often the best time to see them soaking in the pools to keep warm. All right, it's monkey time. I've been told there's a few in here. Let's see if we see a monkey sitting in a hot spring. Oh yes, there's one right there. So there you have it. No monkeys sitting in the hot spring, but some monkeys sitting around the hot spring. Now that's some fascinating stuff, wouldn't you say? All right, so I'm on another high-speed train, just flying through the countryside on our way from Osaka to Hagi, where we're going to be doing a homestay for a couple of days. And the family we're going to be staying with is a family of 5, and the children are 14, 11, and 8 years old, and they also have 2 dogs. So we get to spend 2 nights with this family, and I'm actually really looking forward to this experience because I think it's going to be a memorable one, since we get to actually immerse ourselves even further into the Japanese culture. So yeah, this should be a very interesting and memorable experience. Hagi is located in the far west of Honshu Island and isn't easy to get to, but that's what makes it an appealing destination. The coastal community is surrounded by mountains and rice fields and is known for farming, fishing, and pottery. It's also home to 5 World Heritage Sites that chronicle the birth of Japanese industrialization. This includes Hagi Castle Town, which has a well-preserved samurai district lined with white-walled streets and orange trees. Walking around the historical town is a peaceful experience, especially in the rain. want to experience a place, a rural life, more small town experience, something nice and quiet, I definitely recommend coming to Hagi, because this place is a true gem, even in the rain. Okay, so we've just arrived at our homestay, and this is our guest room, which is kind of interesting. The walls are literally paper thin, but this is where we get to stay. It looks like we have a nice view outside. It's a rural area, and these are the rice. She's got a few rice terraces out there. This is the seating area, not to be confused with the sleeping area like we thought it might be. There's Mom. Hi, Mom.
Hi.
And then we have, this is going to be our beds. The Japanese futon, which we get to make later. We have a little area as well for washing up. How's my hair look? Oh, looks good. And then the rest of the family is out there. Oh, hello.
ただの川だから結構むずいよこれ。
なんていうの硬さは
Just
One?
one side.
Okay.
水が乗り push.
Or just one side?
One side.
One side only.
Learning about another country and culture from a local is the kind of experience every traveler craves, but it can be difficult to find. A homestay is a unique opportunity to see another side of Japan, and it's an initiative that 22 families in Hagi are embracing to create purpose and income, especially for seniors. The next day was spent traveling by train along the beautiful coastline and stopping in the village of Miho Misumi to learn about the traditional art of washi paper, which is extremely hard to make on your own. Eventually, we arrived in the seaside town of Tottori, which is known for its scenic sand dunes that reach 50 meters in height in some places. This is definitely a place you should experience with bare feet. And Mom, how are you enjoying walking barefoot in a giant sand dune along the Sea of Japan?
This is absolutely wonderful. I never thought that there would be sand dunes in Japan.
No, it's not something that you associate with Japan, but here we are. Neat. I really encourage people that want to visit Japan to get out of the cities and into some of the rural areas that are off the beaten path. That's where you can really get a feel for what Japan is like and have some unique encounters with the friendly locals who are proud to share their culture with foreigners. That's the kind of memory I'll take home and think about whenever I reflect on my time spent exploring Japan.